Hey everybody, Grandma D here. Today we're gonna go for another walk. It is a beautiful day here. Gorgeous here in northern Michigan. It's Saturday afternoon here right now, and I thought I would take you with me for a little walk today. I have my Samsung walking app set at 4 miles, and I want to go at least that. I'm looking at the ice here on the road. Maybe even farther, depending on what I feel like when I get to the 2 mile mark. Neighbors driving by. So, boy, it's nice. It's like 25 degrees. And it's sunny, there's no wind, and it's just very calm. And I was gonna sew this afternoon. I've been sewing this morning. I was gonna start working on a different project, and I was like, I need to get out and go for a walk. So that's the plan. And as we walked today, there was a couple topics I thought we could address while we walk. So I'm going to pause until I get out to the road where I could pay attention to you and not where I'm walking. So I'll be back. So we're out on the highway. Everything is clear and dry, and it looks like it's going to be nice. So this is the roadway today. You can see the sky is clear and blue, very sunny and nice, and the river is right up there. So once we get there, I'll stop and show you that river. I know we looked at it in my last video, but it's just so beautiful. And in the summertime, on the logs that lay along there on the edge of the river, there's always a lot of turtles sunning themselves in the afternoon and getting warmed up because they're cold-blooded animals. So they have to get warmed up. So anyway, one thing that I thought was worth mentioning is when you're out walking, if you have a road that is like this, where you have the dirt next to the pavement, I mean, it's okay to run on the pavement, but if you have problems like with the bottoms of your feet, like you get sore, I have heel spurs, so a lot of times if you walk where the dirt is or run where the dirt is, you get a little more cushion when you hit the ground, and people don't think about that. But if you're mindful of that and you pay attention to the difference between when you're on the pavement versus go like a half a mile on the pavement, then walk a half a mile on the dirt, and you'll feel the difference. It really does help with the cushion when you walk and run. Sometimes I can go farther if I stay on the softer sand or dirt. Plus, you get a little bit more resistance because you got to push out of the dirt when you take off, and it's almost negligible. But when it's done like 3,000 times because you're taking a step, it's going to make a difference. And so I thought that was worth. I've been thinking about what things I could tell you that would be helpful when you're out walking or running. Now, this is the same outfit that I had on the other day when we were at Aspen Park, when I walked there. Because I'm not running today, I can wear this heavier jacket. Otherwise, I would probably have this on, or my Spyder top with a lightweight cotton long underwear shirt on underneath it, or a t-shirt. And that's what I would wear because I get too hot. And also, I have this headband that's really bright in color. I mean, I wear a lot of black, just not because it's my favorite color. It just kind of worked out that way. But, so if you have something bright like my shoes, these are another pair of Spyders that I have. I'll sit down here on the edge of these are my most recent pair of Spyders, or I'm sorry, Salomons, not Spyders. My Salomons that I got. And they are a really great running shoe, and they have a thicker heel, which gives me more cushion when I land for my heel spurs, and they have a pretty aggressive sole on them, which is really helpful. And they are the Speed Cross 6, and that's the pair, that's the style of Salomons that I normally buy, with the exception of my purple ones. They're a little different. Now, this is the river. It's starting to freeze again because it's cooler here and it's been getting really cold at night. But those logs right there and over there are typically where we see the turtles. And this is so pretty. Such a lovely place. So I am going to walk here for a little bit, and when I reach my mile mark, which is about 3/4 of a mile up the road, we'll check in at that point. So we'll be back. Okay, so we're at 1 mile, 18 minutes, 2,226 steps. So that's pretty good, I'd say. It's a little slower than the other day. I think I was at 16 minutes, but I got a slow start because we stopped back there at the river. And you know, when you walk or run, you need to have something to listen to. You know, I think it helps to pass the time, and I listen to music. I typically don't talk to my friends on the phone when I walk or when I run. It's distracting, and I tend to slow down. Like sometimes when we're filming, I catch myself slowing down. And so Pandora, it has a free portion of their application that you can use. You listen to a commercial every once in a while and it's free. And you can like or dislike songs that you don't care for. You can narrow down genres and all kinds of things. I really like my Pandora. Most of the time now, though, when I go out, I listen to my Sirius XM. If you may not know this, if you have Sirius XM in your car and it's turned on, you can use their app on your phone at no additional charge. And you can make it different than what's on your car because you can kind of train it and favorite channels that you like. Like most of the time I listen to 70s on 7 and 80s on 8. I'm kind of dating myself, hey? Yeah, and the 80s on 8 has a couple of really great DJs on there. And Rick Springfield is a DJ on 80s on 8. Who knew? And there's a couple other ones that are really great. I will take a snap of my 80s on 8 of my application page on my phone and put that at the end of this video so that you can kind of see it. But there's so much on there. There's podcasts and just all kinds of stuff. I can't even describe it all. There's so much. It's almost overload. It's almost choice overload. But yeah, it's really great and you should give it a try. And my headphones, they're my Shred-It headphones. Now I have a Samsung S22 phone, and I used to have the S8. So I jumped from the S8 to the S22. So I had that S8 for a long time. And it was old school in regards to how it attached to headphones. You could plug a headphone jack into that phone. So I was able to use less expensive headphones, let's say. So when I got this one, it doesn't have that capability. You have to have Bluetooth. So these headphones have the Bluetooth connector, and the volume goes up and down on there. Have a built-in microphone, obviously, because it's turned on. So, and let's see, volume. You can fast forward, like on my Sirius XM app. If I hold down the plus, it will skip over the song that it's on and go to the next one that they're playing. Because on the app, you're getting like a recording of what's coming in on the car a few seconds later. So the songs are running a little behind. So I can do that. And but these headphones, I got them in like a touristy location in a little shop, and they were like $30, which I wear them so much that I felt like it was a value for me. And I had cordless ones before these, but I wore them out and they quit working, so I had to get a new pair. So I listen to music when I walk, run, ride my bike, unless I'm with my friend. So Lisa, if you're watching, talk about you, girl. And like when we're together, we don't wear headphones because we're chatting when we go for bike rides. But for the most part, I wear my headphones and it helps pass the time. And I get music that I enjoy. In Sirius, I'm sure Pandora has it too. They have music genre channels that are exercise based. If you want something with a more of a beat, or if you just like your regular music like I do, 80s on 8 or 70s on 7 is where I go. So we're crossing the second bridge right now, and I'm at about 1.1 miles maybe right now. Oh, it's so nice. So beautiful out here. You know, if you are with your family today and you think, I can't get out and go for a fast walk because I got my family with me. Well, just go for a slower walk with them. And the kids can go like a solid mile or a little farther. They're talking, chatting, playing. They don't know. And one thing I do with my granddaughter, her and I walk a lot together. We take bags and we pick up trash along the road. And it's fun for her and fun for me. We talk about what we got. And one time we picked up some old lottery tickets. We looked at them to see if somebody threw out a winner. And then it helps them to understand the importance of taking care of our world that we live in. And you can have some really meaningful conversations with them while you're walking and discover things about them that you may not have known. So, just a side note, and I have a picture of me with a huge bag of trash I picked up by my old house that I took a picture of. And I could put that at the end of this video too. And you can see that it can make a difference. That was on the way back, one walk. I picked up a bag off the ground, I think it was like a feed sack or something. And I filled it walking home, which was 2 miles back from my original start point. So you can make a difference. So, okay, we're going to pause for a few minutes while I get to my 2 mile mark where the signs are, and then we'll be back. So, give me 1 second. We are at the 2-mile mark for our walk today. And I had to take my glove off. I had to switch hands because you would have been blinded by the sun. Oh, and I was thinking another one of the DJs that's on 80s on 8 is Nina Blackwood. I don't know if some of you remember her. She was a DJ from the 80s. And they do a focus on that station every weekend. They focus on a different channel or a different year in the 80s. And this week is 83, 84. And they just played Bob Seger, Shame on the Moon. If you grew up in the 70s and the 80s, you can't not know who Bob Seger was or is. He's not touring anymore, but he's still out there. I don't think he's recording anymore either, which is a shame. Just a shame. But yeah, such is life, right? So our halfway point is in the rearview mirror, and we're turned around and headed back. 2 miles down, 2 miles to go. So I hope that you're getting outside today and getting some exercise in whatever form it may be. And I will be back when we get closer to home. Well, we're back. We are about 3/4 of the way. My app was telling me that we were at 3.76 miles. And by the time I get home, I will be at my 4-mile mark for today. And I just wanted to thank you all for coming with me today on this walk, enjoying this beautiful late winter Michigan day. This is a little warmer, very much closer to average temperatures than it has been. And I hope that you get out for a walk today and are able to enjoy the beautiful weather maybe where you live. And I would love to know what you're doing today to get outside for a walk. I gotta look at the road here and see where it's icy. So this is Grandma D. I'm gonna sign off for now so that I can pay attention. As you can see, it's getting a little dicey up there, so I need to pay attention. So you have a wonderful day and a better day tomorrow. And until next time, that's all I have for today. Bye-bye for now.